All right, so here's the first video for the one I'm gonna do of the actual renovation. So everything has been demolished, and for this first video, I want to show you basically pretty much what I'm doing about the lights. So it's a little bit more complicated than I thought it was gonna be, and what I mean by that is I didn't have all the right tools, like the right bits to be able to drill through the joists. Because essentially, after drilling through the joists, I'm gonna fish a wire to connect these two. So there's gonna be like 4 joists I'm gonna drill through, maybe 6. But right now I'm figuring this all out, and I basically came out to getting this, which is a 12-inch extension, and then this part here is probably about, I don't know, 6 inches. So this forms about 17 to 18 inches. I know I did my math partially right, but I'm just saying 17 to 18 inches of whatever I can work with. And some of these joists are actually spaced at 12 inches apart, and I think it has something to do with the AC, and I'm not going to drill through the AC, trust me. There's like one here, I think that's like 16, but yeah, I just want to show you like what I do to make this happen. So here we go. Just going to put this in. You might see me take about 30 minutes or so. So I'm just going to conveniently try to put this in a position that kind of makes more sense. Let's see here. This is my first day of PTO to do this. Jesus Christ, what do I do? So I think that might be a good position. I might adjust it a little bit later. Do it like that. Okay, so, all right. Right now, I'm actually drilling at a angle because this has to fit through. So I'm not getting a fish version, one that you could fish, because it's just too hard. I don't have the skill level to be able to use the bit that can actually be rotated through bending a wire. So I just have to, because I don't want to drill through my floor. That's the problem. The floor is on top. So yeah. The reason why I'm drilling at an angle is so I can basically rotate this in place. And so right now I already have a hole here. I'm just trying to basically extend it a little bit. So I guess it's right here. I'm gonna. And I probably shouldn't be using the long one yet because it doesn't really matter. So, because right now the joist is right here. So yeah. I know I should be using glasses and a mask, but I don't really care right now. I'm almost done anyway. So. Let's see here. Shit. And trust me, I'm not drilling. Shit. Oops. Hold on a second. Shit. Crap. I got this stuck. Yeah, that was a Tim Allen moment. Anyway, I'm just trying to create like a big enough hole so I can rotate it in place. And trust me, I'm not drilling through the top and bottom flanges of the joist, so we're all good. I understand this from a structural point of view a little bit better than some others. I'm going to try to see if I can rotate it in place now. Should be able to. Let's see. So basically, I like to the problem is, see, the reason why I'm drilling a hole is because if I fit this in here, it won't actually fit. It gets stuck because there's a joist right here. So I can't really like rotate it. But if I try to rotate it, like let's say, okay, if I take this off, it's the same thing. It's just too short, it's just too long. So let's say if I go here, right? So that's why I have to drill a hole at the top to make sure that it can fit through. And let's see if I can, oh, okay. So I drilled a hole from the angle good enough for me to fit this through. So we're all good, which means that I can start to hopefully just put this one in first, and then get it enough in the hole to where I'm basically just can barely just do this. So now that that's there, so I gotta be careful here because I don't want it to get stuck, the bit. Man, shit, that's not gonna work. I think the hole might need to be bigger. Maybe. Or maybe not. Let me see here. So if maybe I could try to do it, well, here like that. See, the problem is the joists are not spaced apart very far at all. That's why this thing is difficult. The situation is difficult. It's been taking me 5 hours so far to try to do everything. And I'm just trying to see what I can do to overcome the issues, you know. So, okay, let's see here. Let's see if it's working. Another idea, maybe I can do that now. It's not gonna work. No. On the other hand, see, I have a big, a larger bit that can might be able to fit through. And so, oh, but then that won't be able to fit through. Shit, so I'm a little screwed here, I think. Let me just see, because this is barely too short and too long. I should have gotten a 10-inch one, but I didn't think it was so short. Like this might even be less than 12 inches. That might only be like 10. It probably is, because this is 12. Yeah, so whoever did this house wasn't thinking that far ahead, I guess. One thing I can do is drill a hole on the other side and then see if I can slip that through and then slip this in. So like basically create a notch, like not a notch, but like a little like divot so that it can slide through. So the only problem though is that they have to be almost exactly aligned. And that's the reason why this laser's here. So I should probably wear a mask, but forget about it. Just putting a laser there so that I can see that everything's been aligned and that the holes will align essentially. Because, yeah. So let's see here what we can accomplish. So I just want to check to see that the laser is basically aligning with the hole that I drilled before, so that basically everything else is aligned. So as I can see here, Well, you can't really, the laser ain't gonna cover that. Just gotta approximate and see, is it like close by is the question. Let's see, so the laser is basically right aligned. Actually, that's not aligned. It has to be a little bit this way, okay. And then that's not properly rotated. So I'm gonna have to do that. It's good, there we go. All right, let's see, how is this? Okay, that's basically, no, even more so this is right, okay. There we go, that should be good. Yeah, okay. Yep, that's good. Okay. Now I'm going to use that laser to help me figure out where the hole's going to be. I already measured that in terms of the ordinate, or there's the ordinate, but I have to measure the abscissa. You know, if you know, you know. If you're an engineer, you know. Abscissa versus ordinate. So basically, yeah, the laser helps me with the ordinate, but I think I have to determine the abscissa. So let's see. Let's see here. So I'm gonna get a pencil and some. Let's see here. I got my pencil. Probably should just keep this right here, hanging somewhere. My ladder. And oh shit. Okay. Let's see here. Because I know it's 4.5 inches from the top, so I just have to mark it. So if I just kind of do that, move the fucking dishwasher out of the way. Okay, let's see. Oh, you can't even mark it because it's too far in. Well, maybe you can, but let's see. All right, let's see here. Okay, you should be able to, but. Laser is just not. It's not doing its job right now. So basically it's this line here. Okay. This laser is really coming in handy. So if I do that, then I grab my, well, there's a few things I'm going to have to do, but strategically, let's see here. Or maybe, shit. Will that work? No, I have to keep my place. I don't know why my left hand is kind of giving out when it comes to this shit. if I just mark it with my hand, I guess I can do that. Let's see here. Yeah, it's always nice if you have another person here, right? Did I get it? I'm trying to see. Let's see here. I can't tell because my hand's in the way. That's the problem. I always need more than one person doing all this shit by myself because I'm not able to talk to people. That's why. Fucking inability to communicate, you know what I'm saying? Well, I get it, but because somebody who has the ability to communicate wouldn't have the willpower to do any of this shit. So anyway, that's just how it is. Let's see here. Can't tell, man. I can't tell. Let's see here. Did I get a marking? Well, I did get a marking, but just an awkward position. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Well, that might work out better or something. Let's see. Okay, so I'm looking at the marking I did, and yes, that is perfectly 4.5 inches. Good. Okay. Perfect. Just to get a stupid marking. All that trouble. Anyway, so now I'm gonna drill. And let's see. I'm gonna keep this on here. Let's see here. But I want to make sure the laser's there, so I know where to go generally. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Just gonna take the regular one if it's long enough. It's not long. I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's not long. Well, it has to be long enough because I have to be able. I'm able to put this through. So if I go ahead and do that. Let's see. Okay, get down the tools in there, and I just have to put this thing on because this thing is easy to put on, easier than the other ones. Louder. This is up here, so let's see. In fact, I probably should be. Probably could have been able to try that. It seems like I'm overdoing things, but pretty sure you can actually put this on and then get that up there. Yeah, didn't even need. Yep, there we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, now getting it into place is probably one of the harder parts. And does this even? Are you fucking serious? I think this might actually be too. No, it's not too short, or too long. Good. Okay, so. All right, so here we go. It's the reason why everything is hard to drill is because everything is so short. Everything, the amount of length is so short. So if I just take off the drywall, I wouldn't have this problem. But I don't want to go through that trouble. I'm trying to challenge myself to be able to do this without having to do that. Okay, anyway, so this one. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. Okay. And the hope is that I don't run into the AC, which I don't think I will, the duct. Okay, we got the hole in there. Okay, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna drill a divot, and then we'll see how that goes. Just like, basically, just a divot so I can rotate in place. And actually, you may not even need to do that. Because I guarantee you, the spacing between here, this joist, and that one is much larger. So I'm gonna try that right now. I'm gonna stick that long one that I showed you. And how long is this time going? It's already 22 minutes. Holy shit. Okay, I probably should be wearing different shoes, but anyways. I'm gonna take the long one, right? I'm gonna put it through there, and then I'm gonna put the bit on the other side, so like this way. I'm gonna put the bit on the other side and see if I can basically fish it the other way. So that's basically my solution to the problem I was just telling you about. So let's go ahead and get that tool here. Remember, originally I was able to basically take it out in such a way that I was able to keep that thing there. So while we get this receptacle temporarily out of the way, we're going to try to get this out. Let's see. I might try to take off the bit while it's on, or while it's in here first. Might be a good idea. Yeah. Like I said, the difficulty of this is because the joists are very close apart, or closely in, near each other, and I don't really want to break open the gypsum board because it's perfect the way it is, in my opinion. And I don't want to like try to patch it up or anything. Now I could, because I have experience with that, but I just don't want to go through that trouble. Anyway, so now that that's off, this should be able to come out really easily. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to do the trick like I was telling you about. So it's supposed to go this way and then this way. So basically, I'm going to put it in this way. So I have the hole there. And it's like way back there. So now that that's the case, I'm going to put this on, right? So this can fit on easily because I guess it can. So let's. Okay. Okay, yeah, now it's locked on there. Okay. And now they're both in the same hole, or they're both in one hole here and one hole here. So now I can fish it back out and then connect it to this and then drill the hole that's over here, the last one. So, and then you're going to see me fish a wire from here to here, and you're going to see how interesting that is. All this, band stuff, right? Band stuff. Look at them guns. I'm just kidding. Okay. By the way, the electricity's off. So, it's right. Okay. So, and then when that's done, obviously I'm gonna fish it back out so that I can see. Again, I don't have the skill level to be able to handle a flexible one. The flexible one is just, you probably need other tools that I just don't really have time to research or anything. I know there's like a ball or something like that, but yeah. Let's see. Oh, I don't know why I took it out because it's the same side, so just keep this in there. Anyway, so I'm gonna fish this out here. Okay, so it should go on. If it doesn't go on, I might be shit out of luck. But, and I might just have to do that, like break open the, let's see here. So is there enough space? There appears to be enough space, okay. Yeah, this is a Ace Hardware purchase. It saved me so much. Okay. So now it's just a matter of trying to get this straight, or as straight as possible, so that I don't do anything, I essentially don't drill any holes that are either too high or too low. So, you know, where the flanges are of the joist. If you know, you know. Oh, okay, now drill. Is that, oh shit, did I get the... I hope I didn't get the AC. Because if you have a hole in the AC, it's just leakage, you know. Anyway, the way to test it is like the feel of it. So I can, well, for me at least. Well, I could also test it with it's not really that good at detecting what's going on. The what do you call it? The stud finder, which says AC, but it's really just detecting metal pretty much. It could be anything that's doing it. So, you know. So now I'm testing to see that we got it basically. And all this shoulder work is like, it gives, like my arm gives out, not real fast, but probably slower than before. I lost a lot of weight and stuff. So cheers for keto, the keto diet, you know. So I don't, the keto diet and working out and stuff like that is paying off somewhat. Let's see here. So I'm actually gonna unhook that because this tool is actually kind of like, I'm just trying to feel around. So we have, okay, we just created a hole, so where is that? Okay, so we have something here. Yeah, that's the hole. Just afraid I was basically hitting at a, because I didn't feel empty space. You know, when you know that feeling when you drill and you feel then you feel empty space. Let's see here. Kind of feel the hole, but I always have to drill more just to make sure that I get in there. That's not it. Okay, that's it. Maybe I need to drill another hole. I think this is what was happening last time. Let's see here. yeah, I'm not feeling. I mean, I felt a hole, but like maybe it just wasn't all in all the way. It's like playing darts or something. Just to feel it. Yeah, I'm not gonna rely on that hole I just drilled. I'm gonna try to drill another one. And then, see, I always get afraid that there's like a duct or something, so I don't go all the way. I don't like go crazy to make it happen, because I mean I could, but you know, again, I'm afraid that I got the duct there, and I don't think it's actually in this line. I think it stops here, but the stud finder said something else, so like, I gotta be careful. It was saying, oh, it was here. I'm like, oh, yeah. So, anyway. Shouldn't have this much trouble, but I'm a DIYer, so I guess this is how it is sometimes. As C. Jane Drill says, you know, you could do this, and that's the attitude to have, pretty much, I think. Okay, so it's in there now. I'm gonna drill as well as probably I possibly can. So that seems to be good. Yeah, so I got some wood. I think that's wood, if I'm feeling correctly. See, I don't know if that means, so I just got through empty space. I just don't know if, let's see here, if that means I accidentally did the top flange or what? Because that wouldn't be good either. Let's see here. But, you know, it's interesting because there's actually a lot more strength than you might think when it comes to that stuff. But I still don't want to take a chance. Okay, I don't think it got the top edge. But it did get a hole, so, you know, all the way. So. Try to let's test this out. Let's see. Yeah, I mean the uncertainties. I mean this is basic surveying, and you know, and I should know all this. The uncertainties of making a bad, I guess, or an incorrect measurement is increased the longer it is, you know, the less it's, you know. So let's see. I'm gonna back this out because, oh man, I think my back is being stressed a little bit. So anyway, so like I said, I'm gonna disengage the equipment, or the drill now, so that I can see if that was a good enough hole that I drilled. And this time I should be able to feel it. And I should be able to approximate without looking at it, like how far it is up or whatever, if I'm really concerned about it. Jesus Christ. I still don't feel it. It's like, what the fuck? Sorry. Okay, so there's something here. I don't know. Let's see. Like I said, this whole shoulder gave out. Still not feeling a whole. Oh, I feel something. Yep, I feel it. All right, it just feels like it's not drilled enough. And the other thing that I'm afraid of right now is that I did hear, perhaps I heard metal. And this is what I'm afraid of. So I heard something that wasn't wood, like, you know, that echoey thing, and I'm a little scared. Let's see. There's something else. I don't know if, like, because if it, see, my issue is that maybe I just didn't drill the hole enough, and that's why I'm hearing that echo. So there's only one way to really, because it's not going through all the way. It's just like I kind of feel like a partially, and I also kind of feel like a sense of magnetism, but maybe that's just me. Because I mean, if it is duct, then I just have to go in there and put some duct tape on it, and then call it, and then just forget I was trying to do this. Feel another hole here. And I don't even know what that is. Percent. So, just trying to think about this. It could actually be a duct because I think okay, so there's another way that I'm gonna figure this out. And so I'm gonna actually stop taping this because I actually have to take a few photos. So thanks for watching.